Yo, people, welcome back to a new video on the Big Steph channel. And today, is a very, very different video. I put out a poll on my Instagram asking people if they want to see me talk about different teams. And 60% of the vote said yes. So today we're going to be giving it a try. Today we're going to talk about Manchester United and the harsh truth about Manchester United. No, me, I'm not just a rival fan who doesn't like any other club. Like, I appreciate and can appreciate other clubs when they're ready. Not fully like go and say I'm a supporter of the club. Definitely not, especially Man United. But when there's steps and when a club is taking steps, I can show respect to another fan base and say certain things are going correct way. However, with Manchester United, it's a very sticky spot for me. I have high respect for Erik ten Hag in terms of what ten Hag has to deal with in terms of his first season alone. The Ronaldo situation, the Greenwood situation, the Glazers sale, the captaincy with Harry Maguire, players and leaking information from under Solskjaer into this regime. A lot of stuff going on upstairs. This person leaving, this person coming in. It's been a whole lot of mess. Even though there's praise there from Erik ten Hag, and I respect the job he's doing and has done getting this team to third with all that turmoil in the club, I'm here to bring the harsh truth again about Manchester United. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stick around for later in the video. I have more. We're back.
Stuck inside a maze, I've been up for days. Cartings on my face, no, you can't see a thing. But I see all the hate and the fake ass niggas talking in my face. But I cannot be phased, I gotta be brave. Provide for the fans so they don't have to slave. Mom told me behave, but I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma be a great.
Now, first of all, there are three reasons as to why I say there's a harsh truth about Manchester United. Especially this summer. Going into this summer, the big reports from all media outlets. If Manchester United want to improve their squad, they're going to have to sell to get players. As the budget's only around about 150 million. Cool. So sell players. Manchester United cannot sell players. Up to now, only thing they've done is managed to let the record-breaking goalkeeper walk for free and sell one of their brightest youth academy talents for £1 million, even though there's probably a buyback clause in there and there's probably like a percentage base if he's even sold on from Utrecht. But Zidane Iqbal has gone to Utrecht for £1 million. Now, he was touted as one of their next big stars from their academy. And it's unfortunate that such a young academy prospect didn't even get a chance to shine, as you see over at Arsenal. But he was sold for £1 million. Who could Manchester United sign to bring in funds? Because they signed Mason Mount for about 55-60 million pounds. They're about to sign Andre Onana for probably about 50 to 60 million pounds again. And they're looking at Rasmus Højlund. It's probably going to cost them 70 million pounds, a young Norwegian striker. Or Danish striker, I should say. I think he's Danish. Scandinavian, some of the sort. But if FFP is such a big factor, Manchester United, why don't you sell players? What is wrong with Manchester United? What's wrong with Murta? What's wrong with the board? Why can't Manchester United sell players? And it's not only this season, it's been seasons gone before. Seasons before that. What's wrong with Manchester United and their transfer policy? Let me give you some of the values, just transfer market alone, in terms of money they can raise. Martial, 15 million. McTominay, 25 million. Fred, 20 million. Van de Beek, 13. Dean Henderson, 18. Brandon Williams, 7 to 10. Just based on that, that's around about £100 million. That's not even with Harry Maguire. That's not even with other sales you can add on in there. That's not even with all the deadwood out the club. Why can't Manchester United sell players? And why can't Manchester United do more than one deal at a time? Like, somebody tell me what is up with Manchester United and why they take so long to do one deal and then move all their personnel to another, take long to sell, and then move all the personnel to another. It's like they can't sell players, buy players at the same time. It's like they can't even do more than one player at the same time. What's wrong with Manchester United? And they have a lot of roles to fill. A lot of roles to fill. You still have the striker situation to sort out. You need a new CDM because Casemiro has proven that, yes, his legs are getting older. He's going to pick up cars in this league. He's going to get a lot of suspensions. We've seen that last season, and the referees are continuously going to give him yellow cards, and it's going to get worse. Especially with these new rules they're about to implement. You see, they need a new centre-back. They need to get rid of Harry Maguire. They need better quality there. And there's a lot of other positions they need to sort out. I don't mind the signing of Mason Mount. But problem number 2 is Rasmus Højlund enough? Rasmus Højlund, young, 20-year-old striker, scored 16 goals, 9 assists last season, I think. 16 goals, 7 assists last time, if I say 20 years old. Last season, Manchester United scored 58 goals and finished 3rd. They were 3rd bottom in the entire top half of the table, and they were last in terms of goals scored in the whole top 4. That is not good enough. That was really, really not good enough. Brentford scored more than them. Brighton scored more than them too. A lot of teams to get a high quality striker are not on the market. Arsenal are even in the market for a top quality striker. Who are you gonna get? Osimhen is gonna cost too much. Man United barely even have money to get any of these deals done, let alone to buy a Vlahovic, to buy Osimhen, to buy Kane. One thing I do say about Rasmus Højlund, his stats are pretty impressive. He finished 3rd in Atalanta in terms of the whole squad for goals scored in the Serie A. They didn't score. They scored pretty decent amount of Serie A goals. Finished 5th last season, so they were pushing for a top 4. Rasmus Højlund's profile, it looks like he's gonna be like a target man type player. We see what Ten Hag was trying to do last season with Wout Weghorst. Bringing in a Rasmus Højlund, an upgraded version of that, could probably unlock something. You could probably use him to win a lot of first balls and second balls and playing a lot of behind to playing towards Rashford, who's going to be a key component in this season again, because last season that purple patch of goals saved Manchester United. Absolutely saved Manchester United, because the defense was absolutely amazing, but their attack was absolutely shocking. The Manchester United attack was shocking last season. So they need someone in to really get them 20 goals a season. Rashford did his best, but I don't know if Rashford could see that form again, because it was only the season before that where Manchester United fans were looking to get Rashford out of the club. So we'll have to wait and see again if this season was just a purple patch in form for Marcus Rashford. But thirdly and finally, I just think there's a lot of teams around Manchester United getting better. You see, Liverpool upgraded and revamped their whole midfield. City, Arsenal have been having the best window out of all the Premier League teams. I'd say that's no bias as an Arsenal fan, but I think as a complete window in terms of what we've looked at, I think we've identified our targets, and I think we've addressed our targets and our main priorities off the rip, and we've managed to achieve them. We've signed down all our long-term key players. We've brought in players to upgrade certain areas of the squad, and we're still looking to bring in. Manchester United are stuck on upgrading a goalkeeper. The goalkeeper that I think was really the last position they needed to upgrade. Because, yes, I do think Onana is a good goalkeeper. I do think he does upgrade De Gea in terms of his distribution. And I do think that's a key way in terms of Erik Ten Hag wants to play, in terms of his philosophy. And I can respect that. I respect that, because same way Arteta needed to grow in his philosophy, he needed to get rid of Bernd Leno. I respect that. We got Ramsdale. We saw how wonderful that was. I don't know if Onana might be the same thing for Manchester United. For them, hopefully. For me, I hope not. But for them, hopefully it's that. But I still think there are a lot of priorities, especially at striker. I think they should have really put their money into a Harry Kane. Really should have put their money into Harry Kane. But I do think Mason Mount was very paramount, because Eriksen in the midfield, we saw what he did in the FA Cup final that his legs are unfortunately not there anymore. And Mason Mount is going to bring you energy. He's going to bring you tenacity. He's also very good at creating chances, very good at working hard on and off the ball. Mason Mount is a very good signing. Don't get me wrong. Mason Mount is a good signing for United. But I just think teams around them are Newcastle. Tonali, they just sign in. They sign new players. Newcastle are going to be there, but we have to wait on what Chelsea and Spurs do. We're going to have to wait and see how they improve under new management. But I don't know. Manchester United fans, how do you feel about your club? How do you feel? How do you feel? Personally, my expectations for United, based on what they've shown in the transfer market right now, if they get top 4, they've done well. If they manage top 4 next season, they've done well. I'll say that. Because I think Arsenal, City, Liverpool are going to be there. Newcastle are going to be there. That's 4. That's already 4. Poch might do something at Chelsea, depending on what they do in their window. They've accumulated a lot of money, but I don't know what they're going to do. We just have to wait and see. So, alright guys, this was me talking a little bit about Manchester United, talking about why, the harsh truth about them. I don't think the board is doing enough in terms of this window, and there's not been a lot of scrutiny on their board because the main report has been that they need to sell to acquire new players, and they haven't been selling, especially when they have assets in their squad they can sell. So Manchester United fans, let me know what you think down below. The club can't sell. You still haven't addressed the main priority in your squad. And I just think teams around you are getting better. That's the harsh truth. 3 harsh truths you guys needed to hear. But overall, I do believe in Erik ten Hag. I think he's a good manager. The guy to carry you guys forward, but still a long step to go in this process. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. United fans, if you see this, don't forget to drop a subscribe as well. And I'll get you guys on the next one. Peace.